recently where the Y4C2Ts have come into play in your personal or business? I'm constantly like saying win-win. You should know these. Win-win or no deal, integrity, customers. Yeah, Alex.
I was at the bar and I went to the ATM and I took out $40 and I grabbed the cash and there was $160 there.
Holy cow.
And I was like, I had to figure out who went to the ATM before me to give them back their money.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Integrity. That's good. Good. I use win-win. I use win-win all the time. Y'all are bad. All right. Anybody else have an example of when you've used one of our Y4C2Ts? Jeremy.
I didn't think of it this way, but when Alex said that on Saturday, I was at a showing in a commercial property with a duplex, and there's a package sitting outside. And it was vacant units. I'm like, I should see who this is for, because clearly still nobody's living here.
Yeah.
And I noticed it was the wrong address. It was unit 205, but it said 201 South Pine. It was 1101 South Pine. So I took it down to, it's like this nursing home. Somebody was like really waiting for their stuff. I don't know what it was inside. I was looking forward to like actually meeting the person, but it was like on lockdown, or you couldn't get in. I rang their doorbell, they didn't answer, so I just left it in the lobby. So I don't know what they got it.
But it's doing the right thing. Honestly, like these come up every day in your business life, in your personal life, just when you're out and about. And honestly, you never know when a deal can strike because of it. You know, you could have handed them your business card and said, I'll do the right thing with your house too, you know. But truthfully, just make sure you're always living by these, because it is truly what KW is all about, and it's one of my favorite things. All right, bucket fills, what do you guys got? It's your opportunity to thank somebody that did something nice for you or special. Tony?
Wu-Tang. Appreciate you very much. And everyone in general. So for those of you who don't know, our Director of Operations, Alex, is venturing into an awesome opportunity and pursuing his entrepreneurial dreams of expanding his karate studios.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So we are actively searching for a new operations manager, and Wooten was very quick to send over a couple of awesome candidates that are going through career visioning. So we are still actively interviewing. If you know anyone that would be a good fit in that operations role, please let us know. We'd love the opportunity to have a conversation.
I'm excited for one of your candidates, hopefully. All right, any other bucket fills? Your opportunity, again, to thank somebody for doing something kind. Yeah, Alex.
Megan Thornton, is she out of our office?
She's in the
innovation.
Oh, okay. Well, I thank her. She covered inspection for me.
Awesome. I love that. And again, that's a huge reminder. It doesn't just have to be somebody in our office. You guys have access to over 800 agents in our KW MKE family that can help you out in a pinch when you need something. So don't be afraid to ask. That's honestly one of the biggest things that I hear all the time is, I don't like asking for help.
Well,
Mark. Yeah.
I want to thank Ashley, Cassidy, Holly, Jill, Jordan, Liz King, for setting up an open house. We set up an open house thread, just so in case we've got open houses that we can get covered. It's just nice to have that communication back and forth, and super happy to help them. I'm super happy that they're helping us as well.
Heck yeah, so I love that. That's awesome.
Heck yeah, just because I love being a part of that group, and otherwise I'm farming, which is fine.
I love it.
And I got Tanner's listing, kind of launch.
Heck yeah.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I love it. Yeah, Brooke.
Liz brought me flowers last week for my birthday, and it was
Aww.
unnecessary, and I just want to say thank you. That was so
oh my
sweet.
God,
It was
my
sweet.
pleasure. You
So
deserve it.
sweet.
That's what I was gonna say. Thanks everybody for celebrating my birthday. It sang to me twice.
It was 3 times.
It was 3 times. Right.
That's awesome. Awesome. All right, I saw another hand go up before. Yes, Danian.
I would like to thank Mari and Jay out for coming out to look at a project for me.
Love that.
They weren't able to complete it, but they did still do the design and send it to me and say, well, we at least want to give you this gift.
Oh, I love that.
Although we're not able to do it.
I love that. Love that. All right, anyone else? Yeah, Jessica in the back.
Kathleen, she's been helping me with some command things, and then it ended up being user error, but with the printer.
That's all right. That's what we're here for.
I'm like, I'm an idiot. That was my fault, but she was still helping me.
I love that. Love that. And how did everybody love Family Day that got to go? It's good.
Really good time.
I mean,
Awesome.
it was alright.
Yeah, you went down a lot. That's all I gotta say.
Kids were cheating. When they would throw the ball, if they didn't hit it, the one kid would go up there and just punch it.
I'm sure somebody in here paid him extra to do it.
Probably Alex.
All right, guys, we are going to keep moving forward. I love it. All right, congratulations to PC graduates, Amy and Kathy. So they moved fast and furious, and they've completed their 5 transactions in productivity coaching, and they are full-on agents now. So we're excited for them. All right, office reminder, please do not forget to check your mailbox downstairs. A lot of people don't even realize they have a mailbox. And yes, if you have an office, you still have a mailbox. So often we hear that, I am sure. We would hope that, so here's the thing, if you have an office, we usually will stick it in your bin outside your door if it's one of us. But there are vendors that come in, there are people that come in, sometimes we have someone else covering out front. They will stick it in your mailbox and because they don't know that you have an office bin. So please check your office mailboxes even if you have an office. All right? And check your bins outside your door, Gustavo. Sometimes there's money in them, and there shouldn't be. All right. The 7 secrets of Sphere marketing from your friends. So they are online, and I'm going to let them jump in and talk to you guys for a second. Let's get those back up. All right, Mary, you can come off mute. And Chad?
I'll do it. Hello, everybody. Thanks for letting us jump in today. We'll talk about the 7 secrets. That's a great presentation we're going to put on coming up in a few days. But I want to share my screen with you and talk to you today just briefly about your new relationship marketing program. You see my screen okay, Dana?
Yeah, give us 1 second. We can see on the screen good. We're just trying to get the volume to come through the TV instead of my computer. Now try it.
Sound better?
Yeah.
Hear me okay? Awesome. All right, I'll just jump right in. So thank you to Bella and Lindsay and Dana and all of your management team for the invitation today. I'm excited to talk to you guys for just a couple of minutes about Keller Williams Milwaukee's new relationship marketing program and how we can help you build repeat business and referrals. I am 100% sure I don't need to spend a bunch of time convincing you all that relationship marketing is the most essential part of your personal marketing plan. As Gary Keller has been saying over and over and over throughout his career, lead generation is the oxygen of your business, and your database is your long-term wealth engine. But to generate wealth from your sphere, you do need good tools to help you interact with contacts, stay top of mind, and ways to actively generate referrals, which is where we come in. We'll help you foster and maintain those valuable relationships and turn them into repeat business and referrals. The reason our program is called From Your Friends is because we know that the secret to generating referrals and lifelong loyalty from your sphere is to create a relationship that goes beyond the transaction and actually turns your customers into friends. There's just such a huge difference between someone who feels like they're a customer and someone who considers themselves your friend. Friends are people who will stay loyal for life, no matter how many other realtors they meet along the way. And friends will actually actively help you, succeed because it makes them happy to see you succeed. So we want you to start treating your customers the way you treat your friends. Friends like to go out to dinner together or maybe get together for a round of golf, and friends will get their families together and go out and see a game or even just meet for a cup of coffee. And we know that if you did all of these things each and every month with everybody in your sphere, there's no doubt they would become fast friends and do everything they could to help you build your business. But we also know that no real estate agent has the time, the money, or even the energy, honestly, to do all of these things every single month with every person in their sphere of influence. And that's why we created From Your Friends. From Your Friends is simple, but it has a powerful impact and ensures your marketing gets noticed and used and appreciated. What we do is each month we negotiate a valuable free offer or discount at a local restaurant or attraction, and then we send it to your sphere as a special gift from you, their friend in the real estate industry. Each monthly thank you gift is sent in the form of a beautifully designed, oversized postcard that's personalized from you. And so now you really can send your past clients and sphere of influence to sporting events and great restaurants and family activities. I want to give you just a few quick reasons why From Your Friends is such a no-brainer for anybody who wants to work by referral. First, we've made it super affordable, easy to use. Unlike other marketing programs, we don't require upfront sign-up fees. We have no contracts. We have no minimum order requirements. If you're new to the industry, you have 11 people in your sphere, we'll send you 11 postcards. Postcards are affordable, cost just $1.15, and that includes everything: the printing, the addressing, the postage, and that great offer. You can also get unmailed postcards sent directly to you for just 85 cents a piece. That's great for handing out at open houses or a listing appointment or a networking event. And our program is a subscription, so it can be set as a set it and forget it program with a new postcard going out each and every month, but you always have the opportunity to skip a mailing at no cost and have no expense in your marketing that month. Our premier brokerage partnership with Keller Williams Milwaukee means that every postcard that's sent is customized as a gift from the agent who sends them. So they have your name and your brokerage logo printed on the front of each card. And then we also have a completely customizable section on the back of each postcard that provides additional marketing for you. Changes are free and easy using our Canva style online design tool. We have tons of customizable templates where you can ask for referrals or offer holiday wishes, show off just listed or just sold homes. Customizing the postcard in this way allows each one to do double duty, which is offer that item of value as well as building your personal brand. The main thing, of course, that sets From Your Friends apart from other marketing options is that great monthly partner offer that provides the true item of value for your sphere. So we work really, really hard to have valuable offers, interesting partners. We've created partnerships with some of the top national brands, but we really love to feature local favorites, and we also really love to get recommendations from our subscribers. So we'll try hard to have a wide mix of partners throughout the year, so there's something of interest for everyone in your sphere. We have great upcoming offers in the Milwaukee area from places like Rodizio Grill, Uncle Julio's, The Melting Pot, and then local favorites like Saz's and Steakhouse 100 that everybody loves. Our program officially kicks off for Keller Williams Milwaukee in September. So our September featured partner offer gives your sphere $15 towards dining at the Explorium Brew Pub. And the beauty of sending an item of value like this is that the postcards, the people who receive the postcards are not going to throw them away. Instead, that postcard gets put, under a magnet on a fridge or in a briefcase or a purse until the person uses it. And the whole time you are getting those repeated impressions and reminding them who to call when it comes time to buy or sell or refer a friend. When you create a From Your Friends subscription, one of the best things is that you get that monthly auto flow, set it and forget it marketing touch. No matter how busy you get, you've connected with your sphere at least once a month. But the true top of mind awareness that, requires multiple touches with your sphere each month. And we know that one of the hardest things for realtors when it comes to keeping in constant contact is to have enough interesting content to provide value to your communication. From Your Friends can really help with that. The best thing about having a customer appreciation program is that it opens the door to actual conversations and the opportunity to connect through social and email and video and other digital media. The agents who get the best response out of their From Your Friends postcards are also integrating it into those other options. Our top producer agents order a few extra unmailed postcards and then maybe post an image of it on Facebook or LinkedIn, inviting people who aren't on their mailing list to ask to join it. It's a great way to add people to your sphere and people who actually want to be marketed to by you. We have other folks who will do the same thing with a video on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. From Your Friends postcard gives you an easy topic for a quick video post. And, while I know a lot of agents aren't really enthusiastic about door knocking, if you are working a particular neighborhood or even your own neighborhood and you haven't walked around and introduced yourself, it's a great way to do it. You just buy some unmailed postcards, walk the neighborhood. When your neighbor answers the door, you hand them a postcard and say, "Hey, I'm a local realtor specializing in this area, and I offer residents a great free monthly offers and discounts just for being my neighbor." And if they strike up a conversation, great. If not, you just move on. The point is that I'm trying to make really is that From Your Friends is more than just a postcard with a coupon. It's the basis of a customer appreciation program that impresses your sphere with your commitment to marketing, allows you to touch your sphere multiple times a month across multiple media, can help you expand your sphere of influence, and in the end really does generate repeat business and referrals. Best part, we know it actually works, right? We've been doing this for 25 years. We have thousands of subscribers across the country, and it is the program that they stick with year after year. Every one of our subscribers can tell you a story about a renewed relationship or a referral that they received and how their sphere will actually reach out to them and thank them for sending them these marketing pieces. Because our program has been up and running in the Milwaukee area for quite a few years, we already have about 20 Keller Williams agents using the program. And for all of you who have been on our individual subscriber program, our new Premier Brokerage partnership means that you will automatically get the new enhanced branding. And best of all, you get the 5 cent per postcard discount that comes with that Premier Brokerage partnership. Already been added to your account. You've already been migrated over to the new program. So just quickly, right? The last reason we hope you'll give From Your Friends a try. Like I said, Keller Williams Milwaukee is a From Your Friends brokerage partner. That means that for every new subscriber who hasn't already tried From Your Friends, we will, during this launch period, give you your first mailing for free, up to 100 mailed postcards. So we put our money where our mouths are. You get $115 worth of free marketing with no strings attached. We do this because we know if you try the program, you'll love it and you'll stick with it. You have until August 12th to get signed up for the September mailing and make use of that first month free. Just use the promo code first month when you create your account at FromYourFriends.com. Super easy to do that. Takes just a couple of minutes. Mary Beth Kelly is your dedicated account representative, and I put her email address in the chat there if you have any questions after this. But I'm happy to stick around and answer any questions. I really hope you guys will at least give that first free trial month a try and finish off 2026 with some strong and profitable sphere marketing.
Does anybody have any questions? Yeah, Jill.
How long are the coupons good for? What's the expiration date?
Generally, our offers are about 60 days. So enough time for people that maybe aren't, real close to the restaurant to use it. Plenty of time for it to sit on that refrigerator and have your face out there. Occasionally, if it's something very seasonal, like a pumpkin patch or anything like that, it may be as short as 30 days, but it's never shorter than 30 days. And some of them are season long too. If it's like a sporting team that has a 3 or 4 month season, it may be a longer time.
Of course, I have another question.
Yeah.
Right? Why wouldn't I? Can you choose the offers?
I think Dana, what she said is, can you choose the offers?
Yes.
Yeah. So we curate the offer each and every month. So there's only one offer that's available to you. So you can go on our website and see what the current and upcoming offers are. But we negotiate the deals with each individual restaurant. And honestly, that's the hardest part of what we do, is getting those restaurants to give away free food. It's like pulling teeth. So we work really hard to have ones that you'll like, but there's only one each month.
Let's say they want to do it for 2 or 3 months and then pause it and not do it for 2 or 3 months. Is that an option?
It is. So what we do is we make it even easier than that, right? If you do nothing, it's a subscription. So it'll just keep going out each and every month to the database that you've provided with the personalization that you've done. You can manage your database each month, change it, put new people in, take people out, swap people month after, do some 1 month and some in the next month. And it's literally a one-click opt-out. So you'll get an email from us once a month that says, here's the upcoming partner. And if for whatever reason you don't, you're doing some other marketing that month and you just don't want to participate, you just click skip this month and you don't have to send anything at all. So you can do it every other month, once a quarter, 3 months in a row, take a month off. On average, our folks do it about 10 months out of the year, and they find a reason or two to do some other marketing throughout the year.
Awesome. Tony.
So it's stated from 50 to 250 postcards at the $1.15. Are there discounts for larger orders then? Like if we send 500 or 800 or 1,000 postcards a month, are there deeper discounts for larger orders?
There are, yeah. We easiest if you probably just hop on our website and hit the pricing page. The discounts aren't big for those larger orders unless you get up to where we can do a custom print run for you at, up over 2,500. But they do go down about a nickel for each pricing tier that we have.
All right, perfect. Any other questions, guys?
How do we sign up?
Mark.
Just a quick question. So I noticed that there's the Milwaukee market, and it sounds like there's going to be a new Madison market. We actually work the Waukesha County area, and I'm just wondering if there's any way we can get a targeted Waukesha County set up, because we do postcards right now between 250 and 300 a month.
Okay.
But I'd like to go back to you From Your Friends, but it's got to be a little bit more hyper local for us in Waukesha County versus Milwaukee County.
So are you guys able to do that, the hyper local or Waukesha County?
It depends. We're always willing to look at expanding. Our program does work best in sort of the larger metro areas where we can attract enough usage to then attract the restaurants. And we have enough restaurants and attractions to fill up a year's worth. Waukesha County, is that south of Milwaukee, like Racine area?
It's west.
West.
More west.
Between Madison.
I think the east. Oh, in Madison, sure.
Close to
I think
it,
the easiest way is to reach out to me directly, chat at FromYourFriends.com, and let's strike up a conversation and see. We're always looking to expand to other areas. Right now, we are focused in sort of the Milwaukee metro, but that doesn't mean that we couldn't offer a program in other parts of the state.
Okay.
You guys do have brochures from them in your mailboxes if you haven't already grabbed them out, which has all the contact information and stuff on it for you. They're already in your mailboxes.
Hey, Dana.
Yeah.
Dana, I use From Your Friends religiously. I've been using them for years, and I can tell you that if you have clients in Waukesha County, they will use it. And if you skip a month, they will call you and ask you, where's my From Your Friends?
There you go, Mark. Love it. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you very much, Karen.
All right. Well, we appreciate all the information. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us, everybody.
All right, guys. Go back over here.
So, From Your Friends is going to do like an actual training class on a little bit more about nurturing leads and marketing. So it'll be a little bit more holistic than just like a sales pitch. So they're doing that next week. Good opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. All right. I know many of you guys have budgets in place to for marketing. So like if you've been doing online ads and not getting return on it, or you're doing something and you're not getting a return on investment, then try something different. I always say give it 3 to 6 months depending upon the type of marketing. But if you're not getting feedback and return on investment, stop wasting your time. I used Mark King's example in my Homegrown Cappers group today. He used to create a very detailed newsletter that went out to all agents and his sphere back when he was doing real estate. And he would send out over 10 to 11,000 emails that he had him go out in sections. He put 3 days worth of content, then he would spend 2 days creating it, then he would put a day in implementation. He wasted 6 days every month creating this newsletter that he thought 11,000 plus people were reading to the full extent. So one time he decided to put at the bottom that he was giving away a $5 gift card for every person that read through the whole thing and texted him. He would send you a $5 Starbucks gift card. Do you know how many people out of 11,000 got the gift card? 11. Two. He wasted years of his time putting all of this effort into this newsletter, creating it, so I tell people all the time, there's a lot of you doing newsletters. Do something creative like that. Send me a text and I'll send you a gift. Send me shoot me a text at this number and I'll put you in a drawing for XYZ. If you're not getting return on investment, you're not getting replies, you're not getting deals from it, stop putting your time into things that are not giving you something back and change it up. Do something different. Okay? All right, Ignite. We've got more deals coming. So Amanda Schroeder negotiating power in real estate, and Emily Fair doing Envision Your Future on 8/6. So make sure you guys are coming to these events. And then training call for luxury. Again, everybody can be a part of this. If you don't qualify for luxury, you can get on this call. So if you guys are interested in luxury, again, to qualify, you have to have 4 more transactions over 700,000 in a 24-month period to qualify for luxury. And then career night. Who in here doesn't know about it? Awesome. So then you all should be sharing it on your socials everywhere. This is your opportunity to build your downline. So for anybody that's wanting to get into real estate, they want to take their classes, they want to learn more about how to do what you do, let's build your downline. Invite them to Career Night. I'm hosting it here next week, the 13th. We'll have snacks and make it fun. In years past, I've gotten 20 to 30 people come to Career Night. Here recently, we've been averaging anywhere from 3 to 5. So let's beef it up and build your downline and get you guys some profit share. All right, so share it out on socials. You get people who ask you all the time. It's an easy way to share it out there. And if you have any questions, let us know. All right, Simon Sinek, again, he is the big speaker at Mega Camp. There's still opportunities to register. There are some people still selling some discounted tickets, their MAPS tickets or other tickets. So if you decided last minute to go, let me know before you just buy one online. I'd like to verify that they're a legit agent and there is a ticket. I like to reach out to the team leader. Unfortunately, there are some fake AI people, spam people trying to get your money that get into these groups because people don't always check when they're in these groups about that they are a legit person. So just always reach out to me, text me, whatever, but do not just pay for one without doing some sort of research, please. All right, Miss Lisa, come on down.
Yay. All right. Wire fraud reminders. This is exciting. Well, this is important because here's the thing. Like there, and I guess Lynn, you could probably speak to this. No, no. Okay, so, the wire fraud warning, it's on our disclosure documents, it's on the offer to purchase, like it's on all of our stuff. You need to actually talk about it with people. So here are all the, 4 different documents that it's on. So if you are writing an offer or you are listing a house, you need to talk about wire fraud warning. So how does it occur? Criminals hack or impersonate emails. They send fake wiring instructions. They look very convincing. Their goal is to steal the money. And fake wiring instructions may be mistakenly forwarded to you by a legitimate source. So they could look very convincing. So red flags, make sure you tell your clients this. Wire instructions are never emailed directly from the title company. They should be coming from a third-party secured site. And realtors, all of you, never send the wiring instructions. So if somehow you are given them, I don't know why you would, if you are given them, do not send them. Reach out to that title company and have them get in touch directly with the party that needs to wire. Wire instructions also will never change. So if you get one and then you get a corrected wire instructions, that's a red flag. Best practices. Clients should call the title company to verify the instructions. So make sure you are talking about this at listing and buyer consultations and remind them about it then later on, because you're going to tell them about this up front at their buyer consult and then they're going to get excited and busy and they're going to forget. And then for all of us, we want 2-factor authentication set up on our emails, and we should be changing our email passwords twice a year. So this is how you set up 2-factor authentication. So
it's a hard word.
Yeah, I know. Like, ugh. So take a picture of that. If you don't have it set up already, take a picture of that and put that on your to-do list today. I'll leave that up in case we're taking pictures.
Yeah, a few pictures being taken.
Okay. Because the more protected your email is, the better. And then just a reminder to call the compliance line. But Lynn, are we seeing? I think I've heard there's an increase in attempts at wire fraud.
I think there's always an increase in the summer months. The case that was last year where the real estate agent was found just as much liable as anybody else involved. That was actually a seller. So, I don't know, just, I guess, having the conversation, keeping yourself out of the middle of that whole conversation is important. And even reminding your sellers, yeah, if you're gonna have a wire, that's fine. Your title company will collect that at the table. Don't just put your banking information in an email.
Yeah, right.
You can't believe how many people do that. Just willingly email over unsecured their banking information.
Yep.
So yeah, it doesn't go away, unfortunately. The scammers just get smarter.
And it isn't just wire fraud. It isn't just, James, if I could pick on you for a second, because I sit across from the conference room, I hear a lot of the closing conversations. I've heard James say 2 or 3 times to clients at closings that he was impersonated by like a vendor one time, right? Tried to come through and use their services, and he has like a spiel that he tells his clients every time. Would you mind sharing that for a second?
Yeah, that was different. That's like the deed fraud stuff.
Yeah.
Like people, like once the deed's recorded, they all come to you and like to your buyers and sellers and try to say like you sent them. But yeah, that's what that was. I had like an ADT security guy come right up my driveway when I was moving in, and they were like, "Hey, did your realtor let you know that they wanted us to come talk to you?" And I was like, "That's kind of interesting because I was my realtor." He didn't even face the guy. He just kept talking. It was really strange. I was like, "I just told you, like, I called you up for lying to me."
Yeah.
But yeah, so I say
But
that.
he always lets his clients know stuff like that, that people are going to try to say that you sent them or on your behalf. So just always remind your clients that if it's not actually coming from you, it's probably not legit.
Yep. Remind them early and often. More than one reminder.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's
Thank
all
you.
I got.
Thank you. All right, tech and marketing. Come on down, Miss. Would you call her Wu-Tang?
Yeah, Wu-Tang Clan.
Okay. So my favorite topic first, showing time. Who actually uses showing time for your listings?
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm talking to you just now.
And a few of you online. There was a bunch online.
I mean, we used to use showing time.
I highly recommend Aligned.
Do you really though?
For right now, until I can figure out what the hiccups are with showing time and MLS integration. When they reintegrated it, they broke some of the stuff. We have to toggle showing time on for you in our admin account. That's piece number 1.
Per listing, right? Or
yes. Piece number 2 is that it will show a showing time button on the MLS, but that button doesn't work.
Yeah.
So you still have to go into the showing time app to schedule showings. And sometimes it just defaults back to Aligned, and so we have to go in and redo it again. So for my sanity, I would appreciate everybody using Aligned, but I understand if you need to use showing time, just please be very hyper communicative with us about it.
I understand that usually when it's going to break or have issues for it is after hours, or we're not always as quick, so be patient.
Kathleen, we have to, for every listing, you have to do it? It's not just one and done?
Yes.
No, it's per listing, which is why we're recommending Aligned.
Showing time solution is for us to turn off Aligned showings for everybody, and that's not a real solution. So that's what we've been working on for like the last 3 weeks with you guys, and I've gotten pretty much nowhere fast. So we're committed to finding a solution. We have the CEO of MLS, Chris, is meeting with showing time executives sometime this month to try to figure out how to work this out. I kind of wish they would just separate it again because it actually worked then.
Everybody or just kidding?
You know, that's also, I'm hearing that other brokerages are now going back to showing time completely because it works. And
Showing time is owned by Zillow. Stop using it.
Understand. I don't understand why we're having
It is owned by Zillow. That is true.
We seem to be the only brokerage complaining about it. So I don't know if that's just because we have the most number of agents that do the most number of listings. Or or if we're just the loudest, But either way,
Also accurate.
either way, we're
Yes,
not going to rest.
Lisa.
Yeah.
The form you want us to fill out, was that on the email you sent?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I didn't open it up.
Yeah, and it's really just like your name and the address or MLS number. So, and please, I mean, if like right now you have like 3 listings, you can do like MLS, like you don't have to
do 3 forms.
You don't need to be 1 form per listing if you're putting in like 3 listings at once. We just need to be able to track it and log it because we do have a lot of teams and agents using ShowingTime. We don't want to miss anything. So.
But hey guys, we're still not using phone books and going door to door, so it's still better.
Okay, so following up on the AI workshop, thank you for everybody that attended. We got a lot of great feedback on more conversations we can have, more trainings we can have, how to structure those, what you guys actually want to hear and see. One of those was how to actually become the top agent in AI so that when people go to AI to search for the best agent in Waukesha County, you, my friends, all show up. So the best way to do that is to start to audit your online presence in the consistency of the information. So just start there. Anytime you show up in a search engine, is it your actual name, your actual phone number, your actual email address, right? Like, go and audit your online presence for accuracy of information, and then anything that's wrong, try to get in there, create accounts, try to access it so you can update it. Okay, so that's kind of like the basics of it, because AI is built on trust. So AI has to trust that you are, I know it's weird, right? But
it's like Google. When
Yeah.
you guys are doing your Google secure things and walking around, they got to make sure you're a real person.
Yeah, so AI has to trust that you are a actual agent and you're a good one, okay? So making sure all your contact information is accurate across platforms is the first piece to building that trust with AI. The next thing is to prove that you're competent in real estate. So I know it's a hard flex for some. But this is where like your bio is really going to start to come in. So whether you have a third-party website that you utilize or you're using your KW website, really build out that bio and don't be afraid to add testimonials right in that bio. Because AI, when it searches, that's where it's going to go to search. It's going to be very peculiar about like the pieces of your website that it actually reads. Does that make sense?
Sounds so creepy.
Yes.
Have you guys ever Googled top realtor in each city?
Yeah, it's Crystal
Like,
Socorro.
no, actually it's not. I just did
Well,
it.
2 weeks
we
ago, it
have
was Crystal Socorro.
nine of the top 11. Crystal's only 1 of the 11. Don Shipley's in there twice. Just saying.
Hey.
Reliance Real Estate is number 1. Callis number 3.
Make sure to cite sources because AI is going to read that source. So people's names and the dates that they left their review, if you're adding those, things like that. And then just, I don't know what FAQs and videos mean, so I'm just moving along. Okay. Optimize your bio. I just talked about this, how you're going to start to add in some testimonials. Again, that increases the trust and increases the chances that consumers actually choose you because AI is going to read your bio, read the testimonials, and spit that information out to the person searching. Make sense?
Yes.
There is this YouTube playlist that is about the AI advantage for real estate agents. It's not us that is putting this together. It's another resource that we found, but it does have some practical conversations and ways and trends that you can utilize in your online presence to ensure that you're showing up as the real estate agent. And then the other YouTube, just on our KWMKE YouTube channel, Lindsay started this playlist, Command Your Marketing. So this is going to be a lot about the marketing concierge, how that's integrating into Command, some of the other Command tools that we have to help you just be quicker at some of your marketing and getting that pushed out there, because the more you push out, the more AI sees you, right? So you can't be a secret agent. I know. Right. All right, that's all I have.
Your googly eye one was funny. Except do me a favor, take them off next time.
I forgot that.
I know. I was walking around with a recruit, and she's like, "Oh, do they not like him?" I was like,
Wait, what happened?
I forgot to take them off.
"He didn't take the googly eyes off the wall." So I have a top agent. I'm walking around giving him a tour, and they're like, "Oh, do they not like him?"
He did it to himself.
I know, but it was just funny.
We like him.
Yeah.
It was definitely funny, and I had to explain that's just Alex, you know, he has great content. All right, before we go on to coming soon and buyer needs, we got a few extra minutes, so I wanted to ask you guys specifically, like, obviously the market is changing a little bit, we're getting some feedback, like, tell me a little bit, what are some of the challenges you're facing? No more than 30 seconds, give me some ideas of things that you are either struggling with or starting to see. Liz.
Buyers aren't, a lot of them are being like real picky, like not writing. Like it used to be like during COVID years, I don't care if you showed them 10 houses, they wanted to write on every single one. Now it's like they just really, the motivation isn't there, I guess.
Okay.
Is what I'm seeing with buyers.
Taylor.
And piggybacking on that, I feel like a lot of buyers are like, they only want what somebody else has. So
Right.
it's like, oh, I'm gonna wait till the first offer
Yeah.
gets submitted, and then I'll submit my offer,
Yep.
which is stupid if you ask me. But
Yeah, because now you're competing and going up in price.
Seeing that.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Anybody else seeing that, like, consistently? Gustavo.
I just have a question. Is this like in the last week, month, 2 months?
It's been for a while, I feel. Yeah, like a month and a half, 2 months probably.
Okay. Anybody else seeing that with like a buyer side or?
I think so.
Yeah, you think so too? Okay. Give me some ideas on. Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
She asked me a question, but I didn't want to interrupt. I think
Yeah.
she was saying something. So I'm thinking, from our perspective, right, on the lending side, you know, I've been doing this, everybody knows, for a long time. And we're in that time of the year where people are going on vacation, people are taking time off. So I feel like people are like, I don't care if I like it, if I take it, if I get it, I don't, I don't. So I feel like hopefully this is like a nice little lull where, you know, right after schools, I guess some schools are starting August 15th.
So, oh yeah. And some public schools are.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I was with a friend yesterday, goes to Franklin High School. You start on August 24th or something. And so I was like, so I think everybody's like right now concentrating on like, let's get the kids ready.
They're on a movement to align all states in the U.S. to start the same days and end the same days.
And we're late.
And we're late. So, well, normally it was after Labor Day, then it kind of crept up. But like Texas and Florida, it's August 14th is their first day.
California's like
Yeah.
August.
They're trying to get everybody aligned across the U.S. like on the same, you know, they're trying to take away the changing of times and, but honestly, I kind of like the staggered schedules, you know, just because people for travel in summer, it's different. You don't hit different areas, but they are trying to align it. Yeah, Nikki.
August 14th, yeah, I agree.
So usually it's the second week or third week in May is their ending. So it's still the same length of days off in schooling. They're just kind of shifting the schedule some. But like my kids in New Berlin are still the 1st of September. Lisa.
Yeah, I just think, I don't know if you guys felt this way, but in 24 and 25, I felt like the market got kind of squishy and weird at the end of June.
Yeah.
And then it's like this year, we didn't, like it waited a bit and now it's happening.
Right.
So
I agree with that.
I think it's normal. It's just that like we had a little, like we had a bonus couple weeks of the nicer market, but like the last 2 years before this, like things got weird at the end of June.
Yeah.
We literally closed 176 units last month, like you guys did. That is our all-time like second highest number. We only beat it once, and that was during COVID. So you guys are closing a heck of a lot more deals. Yeah, Tony.
I definitely mirror what I'm hearing in terms of like I think we're getting back to experiencing more traditional vibes and seasonality in Wisconsin that we didn't really have over the last several years because it was so just unhealthy, aggressive, and hyper seller. I've noticed that like a lot of the listings we're getting are people who have to sell for some sort of like life event, right?
Yes.
Like it's a death in the family, it's a relocation, it's a divorce, it's something like that. And I do feel like we're getting a lot of our buyers are either pulling back or not as motivated because I think they are heavily distracted by summer fun in Wisconsin. It was interesting. I was working with a buyer, and he's in a very competitive price point of like $250 to $350 in like the Milwaukee, Greenfield, West Dallas area. And I was so excited because there were like 25 available properties. And I was like, dude, like you have no idea. And it's been years since you had it. He's just like, yeah, I didn't see any that I'm like, I'm sorry, you didn't see a single.
Because there were 25. If there had been one,
exactly.
and there were multiple offers, you'd have been like, I love this house.
So I get it. Like I'm feeling it too, but I do think I think seasonality is. I think when we see kind of another bump or surge of buyer activity, it'll shift again a little bit.
What are you guys saying though is the biggest buyer objection? Is it pricing? Is it specifics on the home?
Yep.
Pricing?
Usually,
Okay.
Like it's high. They're like, well, I would have to do all this to make it what I want, and that price is, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Can I say something?
Let
Can I
me-
say something?
yeah, go ahead.
No, this is good. This
Okay.
Is good. So because no, it's good because I hear this so much from my buyers because like it is shifting and it's weird, right? And like the money is a thing. Buyers are thinking that wow, like that high price point, they're also tacking on in their mind that they still have to go $20,000 over and do all of the things if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so that really is like you said, like, oh, it's at $275, but really
$295.
right. Or
But that's where you guys come in education, right? That's where you guys have to create almost like a buyer seminar, and you have to teach them.
But then the funny
Dana,
thing
you're
is,
the
if it's
Yeah.
on the market for a while, and you say like, you know, it's probably this is a good one for you to be able to negotiate or not have a well, there's probably something wrong with it if it's been sitting. No, it's like you can't have it both ways.
Eddie.
Yes, they can.
I think
yes,
all of it's valid. I do. Eli had some buyers this last weekend that wanted to write. I've had some buyers I've showed this last week. What I've noticed is people are concerned with the price, but a lot of times, you know, I always try to talk to them about like, hey, what do you want your monthly payments to be, right? So we can kind of reverse engineer where we have to be at. It is so interesting to hear what buyers though are thinking when you ask them that question. Now it used to be like, oh, we want to keep it under $3,000 a month, right? For our taxes, insurance, and principal insurance. But now they're saying, oh, I want to keep it under 25 because X, Y, and Z are getting so expensive, gas, groceries, stuff like that. I think a lot of other people have these, just with inflation being what it has been over the last few years, buyers especially, are just a lot more picky about where they're putting their money. So that's why I think you're seeing that, like, I mean,
more aware of their budget.
I mean, Eli showed these buyers like a completely redone home. They didn't have to do one thing to it. But they were still trying to find a reason why they shouldn't do it, right? Rather than a year ago, everyone's like buying anything and everything that's worth.
Well, single income families too are going away. Like it's almost next to impossible to survive without a dual income. Truthfully, yeah. Gustavo.
What I was gonna say for everybody, I won't interrupt anybody. Is number one, like this is for me that I find this time where I can actually take the time to explain further. Whereas before it was like, hurry up, let's put the offer together, let's put it on. So I take this as a valuable time to like educate, like you said, educate them and tell them this is the process. Here are the A, B, C options or things that could come up. Right now, as crazy as it sounds, like most buyers aren't even budging at the rate. Because everybody's already aware of what's happening, everybody's seen what's happening in the news. So when I say, oh, the rate's 6.7, like, okay. So
it's just stayed steady in the sixes. Yeah.
But now they're complaining about price and having to this next.
Did you just 6'7" me?
What's that?
Did you?
So I think this is a good thing for us to like go back to like our old times where like we can actually explain things to clients and not feel them, hopefully not pressuring them, but telling them, hey, this is I always say we're in the seller's market, but we get these windows of buyer's markets, you know. This is the time where you gotta hit the pedal to the metal and just opportunity to say, hey, you have a small window of opportunity because I can see it in September.
things are gonna pick up again, and
Oh, yeah.
they're gonna lose out on this beautiful chance to get.
Because once people are back in school, they start thinking about, I want to host Thanksgiving, I want to host Christmas, I don't have a big enough house, I need a bigger dining room, I want to be able to have people in their backyard. It's all the things.
You're impersonating sounds
Exhausting.
She wants a lot. She ain't got no husband. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, I'm on one income over here. So, all right, guys, we're going to move forward with coming soon and buyer needs. As always, Eric has been sending out the emails that go out. If you're not getting them, please make sure you guys see them downstairs. So Jennifer has a deal, 320, 500, 3-bed, 1.5 bath, 1,200 square feet. This is in Watertown. So if you guys have anyone looking, please see Jennifer. Mark and Sheila Smith with Team Smith, Wisconsin, 474.9, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,208 square feet, 2-story colonial. And they have open houses 4 to 6 Thursday, 8-6, and then 11-1 Saturday, and 8-8. The address is 309 South University Drive in Waukesha. It's a cute house. Yeah, very cute house.
We put the carpeting in, and it's got solid hardwood floors on the top.
Awesome. Why do people do that here?
What's that?
Carpet on top of wood floors?
Yeah, we were gonna recarpet it, and
Yeah.
then when we uncovered the beautiful solid hardwood floors and like new.
My house will have no carpets. I hate carpet.
But some of the rooms don't have solid wood flooring, right? Some of them are just plywood. So.
Can you do heating here under flooring?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Terry Lewis and Vision Real Estate Advisors. So price mid 700s, 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,200 square feet. It's in Waterford. I am not reading the description, but see Terry if you guys have any questions. Gorgeous home. And then Taylor, to be determined, 280-ish, 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,459 square feet, vacant move-in ready, in-unit washer and dryer. Honey Creek Condos going live, so it's already live. And address, yeah, virtually staged. Anything you want to add?
It is live at 289.9. I don't have any offers in hand yet. One that says they're on the way, but don't count till it hits. She ready, so if you have buyers that's good for, get up in there.
So many comments on that one. All right, next one, 179.9, 4-bed, 1-bath, 1,571 square feet, vacant, move-in ready, cute house, 55th Street in Milwaukee.
Yeah, that one's awesome too.
Yeah, very cute. And then to be determined, 5-bed, 3.5 bath, 3,668 square feet. Someone's been busy. 0.4 of an acre. View of Camp Lake coming soon.
It's in delayed status right now. I just put it in the other night, so I'll put the MLS number up there too.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, thank you. It's listed at 425. It's got solid bones. It'll need a little bit of TLC, but overall it's in real good shape.
Awesome.
It's a nice spot. It's a lot of square footage.
All right, Mark and Sheila Smith, Team Smith, Wisconsin, 479.9, 4-bed, 2-bath, 2,600 square feet in Heartland. And this one's off market for now, but open to single party. And then Tony Jean Greco, 549.9, 5-bed, 3-bath, 3,000 square feet. It's really cute. Yeah. I like all the windows. Reminds me of Full House. Yes. It's on Astor Street in Milwaukee. Nice. Yeah.
They reduced the price by another $50,000.
Oh, did they really? Mm. Okay, so it's $499.
$499.
Awesome. Tony Jean Greco, 169.9, 800 square foot, and it's in Greenfield.
It's just a garage on vacant land.
Okay. Oh, this is the one he was talking about with the car lifts. Okay, awesome. And then they have another one to be determined, 3-bed, 1-bath, 1,064 square feet in Milwaukee on Birchwood Ave. And then this one also, price to be determined, 3-bed, 1.5 bath, 1,522 square feet on Highland Drive in Waukesha. Cool layout. And then to be determined, 3-bed, 1.5 bath, 1,456 square feet on Whitaker Ave in Greenfield. So see Jean Greco's. And then 499.9, 4-bed, 3-bath, 3,000 square feet.
That's Astor Street.
Astor Street one. Okay, perfect. And open house is listed there. And then to be determined, 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,345 square feet. There's the open house dates on Emerald Circle in Brookfield. And Jill has a buyer need, 400K or under, 3-bed, 1.5 bath, huge area south of 94, Waukesha County, Racine, Kenosha counties. Fixer-uppers welcome, so see Jill if you guys have anything that would fit her needs. All right, did anyone not make it in that has something they need to announce? Yes, Becca.
I have a weird one. Kind of weird. I have buyers who are back up here from Florida. They are originally from Wisconsin, and they hate basements. So if you have a nice home with no basement, they would love one.
Do they want to be able to sell it in the future?
Yes.
Just
Milwaukee. They're really looking like Greenfield, Greendale, Franklin, around 400,000, preferably in good condition, not needing a lot of updates.
Tommy, do you have your hand up? Or Arnie? Arnie, okay.
That Ports property in East Troy went live on Saturday. 698.5. Supposedly an offer is coming in, but I'm hearing that for like 24 hours. So.
The guy behind you is huge in East Troy.
Huge in East Troy.
Nick.
House.
He just knows a lot of people over there. Danian, do you have your hand up?
Yeah, I got a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,000 square foot single family home with a 2-car garage attached. It should be on the market on the 15th of this month.
Okay, what area?
It's in Juneau.
Okay. And price?
$365.
All right. Awesome. Anybody else? All right. Oh, Taylor.
The same sellers for the Triever property, they have a rental on 66th off of like Stark area, Hampton, and that one is a 3-bed, 1.5 bath. It does have a tenant in it. That one's going to be coming live. Price TBD. So if you have an investor that wants a tenant already in, they're long-term, been there for like 5 years already. So
and it's a duplex.
Single family.
All single.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Awesome. Well, it is 1 o'clock on the dot. So.
Oh, bingo.
Happy Tuesday.